This video goes over question 8 of the rational functions assignment. Find the equations of any vertical asymptotes for the function below. So this looks a lot like the last problem, but we need to factor both the numerator and the denominator. So in the numerator, I need an x squared, so an x times an x will do that. I've got a negative constant, so that means I've got to have a positive and a negative. The middle term is positive, so the bigger number has to be positive. So I'm going to put a 5 there and a 3 there. In the denominator, we're going to follow the same process. X times x will give me the x squared. I've got a negative constant, so I have to have a plus, and I have to have a minus. Here, the middle term is negative, so the bigger number needs to be negative, and the smaller number needs to be positive. And here we have two factors that will cancel out between the numerator and the denominator. So the way I write this is the alternate f of x is x minus 3 over x minus 7. But we have to honor this original function. So we're going to say, but x cannot equal negative 5. Because if we put in negative 5 in the original function, we would be dividing by 0. So our only vertical asymptote is x equals 7. And then just for the heck of it, our horizontal asymptote, because we've got x squared over x squared, we take those two coefficients, which is 1 over 1, and we get a y equals 1 as our horizontal asymptote. So we'll go put that answer in. The vertical asymptote is x equals 7. We'll check that answer. Excellent. And I have already graphed this function in the calculator. So we've got the function there. So this function looks like it's just x minus 3 over x minus 7, but we know that x cannot be equal to negative 5. So if I trace over to negative 5, which I don't quite have the window for, but we're on x equals negative 5, and y is undefined. So that means we're dividing by 0 there, and we have a hole in the graph. And then if I go over to x equals 3, that's my 0 of the function, or x-intercept. And then if we let x go to 0, we have negative 3 over negative 7, or 3/7. If we trace to 0, then that is the decimal approximation of 3/7. And that concludes this video.